Hey, good people, what's up? How is it going? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Joy here back again with the list. Yep, I'm doing back to back videos. One was outdoors, Steve Bhai's place, study enterprise. Roads are kind of still empty in Dhaka, but it's not gonna be like this for long, so I thought I just go out for a while, enjoyed my drive, came back, got something today, very simplistic. But right now, here, I actually want to do a list. I thought of this on my own. This is not a request video. Nobody requested me to do this. But I always do reviews mostly for top 10 fragrances for office or casual youth. But I never did anything for mature crowd. Mature crowd, not to say people who are outdated. It's like your father, it's like your uncle, someone you have elder brother or someone you really respect, your colleague, but you're looking for fragrance suggestions, like what can you give them, what can you suggest to them that is going to be suiting, like let's say 45, like above 40 and above, that time people are a little bit matured, they're really matured by their age and their experience and how they perceive things in life. They have seen things in life, so that particular age, I think it's very kind of time people are very sensitive, they actually know a lot. So I'm trying to relate it to the fragrances. So once you actually want to give it, let's say especially your dad, these are some of the fragrances I think you can give to your dad or uncle or grandfather or your colleague or boss. And these are some of really really good fragrance, and I have all, I think, designers. Some of them are a little expensive, some of them are a little bit more pricey, but they are fantastic nonetheless. Okay, and some of these fragrances you might not see, like why is this in the list. I'll explain very little bit, but the video may turn a little bit longer, so be patient and watch why these fragrances are here. So let me make a small move. I made a change in my mind just now because I put one in honorable mention and then I swapped it with number, I think, 12. Okay, so here we go. The honorable mention that unfortunately just missed out because I just decided now, it's Aramis for him. The reason, this fragrance is a top class fragrance, make no mistake. It's very inexpensive, it's very masculine, it's power shop, it's masculine, it's spicy. You get leather, you get a lot of stuff from it, you get tobacco, I get a lot of spicy elements from it, and it's very masculine. It changes over time, it has some citruses up top. It's a very classic fragrance, it's like James Bond. But given sometimes the weather conditions, something, like if it's especially summertime, this fragrance may be a little bit dated. Even your father's uncles might find it dated. I'm not trying to put this fragrance down. I absolutely love this fragrance. I love this fragrance from Aramis. Okay, this is a pure class act, but this could be a little bit too classic, like it's like your dad would be like, okay, it's nice, it's like reminds me of my childhood and whatnot, like like my early days of 30 40s. But this perhaps he won't wear that much. That's the reason I made the change. So Aramis for him, still a fantastic fragrance. For your father loves spicy, like Old Spice, Azaro Purom, Pakoraban Purom, gift him this one. But I'm just keeping it out because like those 15 others, they are really like very close to my heart. I really want to put them in top 15. So Aramis for him, Aramis for men, honorable mention. So since we have 15 fragrances, I put them according to my liking, and it's just for this list, just for fun, okay? But they're all equally good. So let's just say the top 5 are very special to me, but the rest, you can gift any of these to your dad. He will absolutely love it. Let's make it about the dads, all right? Fathers. Number 15. I think this is one fragrance actually make up for Aramis. This is Drakkar Noir by Guy Laroche, all right? I think I'm saying that right. So it's been reformulated, doesn't last all that much, but it has that barbershop aftershave, like not aftershave, shaving foam sort of smell, like Gillette. You have the whole foam thing comes out, and it's like very masculine. And the smell. You go to barber shop, and when they shave you nicely and they give you like trim you down nicely, make you look like a gentleman. This is that smell. It's like weekend smell for me, Fridays, and your dad or any mature crowd would absolutely love this fragrance because it will go nicely with their age. It has a maturity about it. Drakkar Noir by Guy Laroche, number 15. Number 14 is a classy fragrance. This fragrance, it's pure class. Okay, if you talk about Aramis and you think of that as a James Bond fragrance, you can think of Boucheron Purom, Jaipur Purom, but this fragrance has that citrus element. It's like a citrus floral, kind of like fougere kind of fragrance, little bit green and watery also. The fragrance is Armani Eau Pour Homme. Okay, this fragrance nobody talks about these days because it's a little bit dated, but what you get from this, absolute masculinity. If you ask me, I used to prefer Savage not Savage, Savage, sorry, yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Savage, I love this a lot. It has that, like that feel of that water, lemon, but this one is piquing my interest a little bit more because the fragrance has a little bit more spices, and I really love this about this fragrance. Okay, so number 14, Armani Pour. Your dad will absolutely love it. Any mature crowd absolutely will love it. I have to say dad because I'm repeating 2 times. Mature dads. Dads, let's keep it about dads. This is a list for the dads. Strong. Number 13 is one fragrance I bought absolutely because it reminds me sort of like an elder gentleman. It has classiness, and I have different classification of fragrances: youthful, fresh, sweet, sexy, playful, and sometimes I have this fragrance I wear for myself. This is one such fragrance. Dunhill For Men, the brown one. Bangladesh it's called Dunhill Brown. Okay, but it has this beautiful bottle. I think they have 2 other flankers from this line, the blue one and then one more, I'm not sure, but this is the one it performs. It smells like everything a man should smell like. It's done to perfect balance. Okay, it has mild leather, it has mild sweetness, it has mild, I think a lot of mild things. Okay, and this fragrance really, it's like you think this is weak, but it does last 6 hours on myself, skin and shirt combined. So this fragrance will be perfect for a dad. Okay, Dunhill For Men. That is number 13. Number 12, this is the fragrance that I got swapped with Aramis, and I just saw it. I'm like, it has to be in this list. Prada Amber Puro. This is such a classy fragrance. This is one of the best, high class, most posh smelling, like a 6-star hotel. If you enter that shower or the washroom, you'll find the most beautiful, luxurious soap in there that's gonna smell like this. This is like $1 million smell, and the spicy, it's just so good. I'm not gonna leave it there. It's just so good, and this fragrance can be, if you just choose one fragrance for the rest of your life, this can be it, right? So Prada Amber Purom is my next suggestion as number 12. Number 11, I'm gonna go with my father's favorite. This fragrance my father used from the first formulation, and he loved it absolutely. One of his signature scents, and that's where I picked up my love for this fragrance. House of Armani Code. This is the first reformulation with this cap. Newer ones have this band, so this is like still pretty good on its own. The particular code, this one, the Armani Code, it's not a beast. Back in the time when it used to be known as Armani Black Code, that time it used to be a beast, like how Armani Code Profumo and Special Blend last nowadays. That used to last, but still a pretty good smell. It has leather, tobacco, dark note, sweet, bergamot. It has a lot of things going on, and it got Fifi Award for the best, most creative fragrance for consecutive 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Armani Code number 11. Okay, now entering 10. The next 10. Number 10, this fragrance had to make it. It hasn't made the list for a very long time, and I think it's a perfect occasion to bring it back. Dunhill's Icon, original Icon, one of my signature scents. This fragrance, it's, people say it's like Hermes, but trust me, the day I smelled it the first day, I didn't know what's in it. I could detect some cardamom maybe, but neroli, but I didn't know what's going on in this, but it smelled so good, it just blew me away. This fragrance, Sique Reveal and La Nuit alone, from top of my head, those 3 fragrances blew me away, and Dior Intense. These 4 fragrances, I can think of maybe, Aventus didn't blow me away, So this smells so darn good. The flankers are okay, but nothing could top this. If you can give it a sniff, and if you can give him the bottle here for the click, right? It's like a boss. The heaviest bottle in the fragrance game, and it's one of the best Dunhill ever released. Number 10, Dunhill Icon. Your father would love this. Even your father-in-law, he would love this as a present. Trust me. Okay, now moving to number 9. This is a classic. If you see this bottle below, I knew. Everybody's dad loved this fragrance. Hugo Boss Bottled. This is the EDP Intense version. Even if the EDT Intense or the original Hugo Boss Bottled EDT, all good. But there are a lot of other flankers. The white one, do not go for those. Those are little bit deviation. The newer ones, flankers kind of suck. Honestly speaking, they have the metallic bottle, the night. A lot of these versions I do not appreciate, as much as I appreciate this one. This is apple pie in a bottle. This has freshness up top. It has that apples. It's gorgeous golden apples, almost like YSL Loam, but I prefer this over YSL Loam for mature crowd. This is gonna be a signature scent, definitely for mini mature crowd. Hugo Boss Bottled Intense EDP. Number 9. Number 8. Time for some darkness. Armani Odin Oud. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Oud is not everybody's favorite note. Spicy fragrances, many people do not like. If your dad doesn't like spicy fragrances, he doesn't like loud, do not gift him this. But if you want to take a chance and your dad is a very open-minded person and he likes to go adventurous, he likes to experiment, he likes to accept new things, give him this and surprise him. This is gonna be one of the most masculine, like it got spiciness. I was gonna put another fragrance in this list instead of this, which is also pretty good, but this is discontinued now. That is this one, Fendi, I think Assoluto. This and this, both very masculine. Got the cinnamon, got the spices going on, and I think a little bit oud in both. But this can be a little bit challenging, I tell you. Sometimes the sweetness on top may like turn people off. But Armani one doesn't provide you that sweetness. It gives you spices, cardamom. It's very masculine. If you like Lanuit de L'Homme, this is a grown-up Lanuit de L'Homme. It's not playful. It's built for mature crowd. If you can give it a try, if you see it somewhere, this golden black bottle, this is a perfect 10. Awesome fragrance. You can get it for yourself as well. Nighttime, you would love wearing this with a suit. Armani Odin Oud. That's number 8. Number 7, I think it's last of these dark fragrances, and I just wanted to put it here because Chanel Antaeus is a fragrance. When I smell it, it smells like power. It smells like a god. And sometimes it happens, your father is your hero, and you want to gift him something that will suit his, like he likes to wear black suit, he likes to wear black shoes, and he's perhaps in like businessman, he's a guy who's very powerful, or he has like people who follow him, respect him a lot, so he's like sort of like a leader figure. I just say it's like a godlike kind of perfume. Chanel Antaeus, it's, if you as a youngster dare to wear this, all respect to you. This is a fragrance, it's for real manly man. I would put Kuros here, but I don't think dads would appreciate Kuros as much as this one. So Chanel Antaeus is my next pick. That was number 7. Number 6, a classic. No need to talk much about it. Versace Pour. Good for his work, good for summer days, bright. Anybody would love it. Dads would eventually love this fragrance. It's a very simple and easy fragrance for people to love. So number 6, Versace Pour. Okay, top 5. I told you these 5 are special to me, and the video might run a little bit long because I will describe them a little bit more. These 5 fragrances, I think I gave my dad like taste of 5 fragrances. I gifted him some of them, and he eventually loved them. And these 5 fragrances are great performers. The smells are amazing. It's like the rest of the fragrances are good, these are great. And another thing is, these fragrances smell like very expensive fragrances, and they are kind of pricey, but sometimes they smell more pricey than they actually are worth, right? So number 5 is a fragrance I just repurchased. I used to have a small bottle of it, 50 ml. That one finished, so I'm using this now. Burberry Touch For Men. Such an underrated, criminally underrated fragrance. If you smell this, you will be just blown away. If you know Bulgari's Blue, BLV, that is nice, but that is like nice, like a clean, powdery, all-day fragrance. This one is a non-offensive version of that, and it's really peace mode. Trust me, Club New Intense Man has nothing on this fragrance. This one will last you all day, make you smell fresh out of the shower, little bit spicy. It has every dimension covered. It's like a perfect example of a fresh fragrance done right, and it's almost like the Prada Amber Purum, but better. Okay, so I'm highly recommending this for your father, and it's very inexpensive, but it smells like really posh, right? Burberry Touch For Men, number 5. Now, next one is a fragrance my dad got it as a gift from my sister in UK. He used the heck of it, and he left like 40 ml. He never used it because I gave him CD name, I gave him Hugo Boss bottle, Hugo Man. I gave him like Burberry's Touch, so he got used to those. He stopped using this, but I know he loves this. Dolce & Gabbana The One Edt. Yes, it smells, I know, it smells like youthful, playful, and it's like a tobacco note in there, like a cigar note, got the amber, got the fruity notes, Hawaiian fruits. But when you smell it on your dad, it's not gonna be like those things you're thinking. You're gonna be thinking like your dad smells manly. I was gonna put Pure Heaven, I changed my mind. This smells so manly. Gift it to your dad. Even a small bottle, 50 ml bottle, this is a perfect fragrance for your dad, okay, or your father-in-law, either way. So number 4, Dolce & Gabbana The One EDT, not the EDP, not the Royal Night, not the Mysterious Night, EDT. And it has actually very good performance. Depending on if you have luckily have a good skin, it will last on you really decent time. Number 3, Chanel Allure. What can I say about this fragrance? I think Chanel made 2 entry in this list, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, as far as I can see, 2. 1, 2. Let me make sure. Yeah, 2. I was gonna put any other Chanel. This was gonna be number 1. But number 1 are 2 other fragrances which I like a little bit more now. Chanel Allure got peach, got fruits, got citruses, and after that it gets leather, it gets tonka, it gets 16 to 20 notes. Very complex fragrance, and it does last a long time. It's what man should smell like. This is fragrance, another fragrance. It's just hands down, it's godlike fragrance, the perfect 10. This is where Chanel Allure Sport came out from, Eau Extreme came out from, Edition Blanche came out from, but this is the one I love most. This I was gonna suggest Edition Blanche, trust me, that is such a up-class fragrance, but my dad doesn't like it for some reason. I like it a lot, but maybe the tartness is a bit too much for him. This, your dad would love. Chanel Allure from Chanel, the original Allure. Number 3. Number 2. Yeah, I'm gonna re-review this. That's why I brought it back. This fragrance, I had a love-hate relationship because the price was so expensive when it came out. It was like $420 US for a 75 ml bottle in Malaysia. Yeah, you heard that right. And I paid for that. I used to have second 75 ml bottle, which I didn't pay as much. I paid $75 in Bangladesh. After that, now this is my third bottle of 180 ml, I guess. Yeah, this fragrance has special blend. It has a special blend. There's one more. I forgot the name. ADG Profumo special blend, and there's a new one. I forgot the name. Anyway, I could be wrong, but this actually is pretty nice. It's not dark. That's the thing. People say it's dark. I never got darkness from it. It gets very fresh, very spicy, very masculine, and very safe side. If you smell it on someone, it's actually classy. And in the hotter months, in Malaysia, I didn't get any performance from this. I used to hate the performance, and it's like gone like that. Bangladesh condition, now this fragrance is growing on me. It has good push. It won't last you all day, but 5 to 6 hours, people will smell you. It's very strong, confident, masculine. Essenza is better, but this is the one I think your dad would actually like. Number 2, ADG Profumo. And that leads me to number 1. What could be number 1 more special than anything else in this list? What can be something that is special? This is, I told you, everything is designer. This is one niche, but its prices are like designers. House of Mancera, Cedrat Boise. This is my third bottle, I think, or second. I decanted a lot of this juice. People love it here. The best things about this fragrance, it got the pineapple lemon combo. Forget about the Aventus comparison. Aventus didn't make this list. Elysium didn't make the list. This one did. Because you think of gifting something, you don't want to gift Elysium. Not everybody can afford a Roja Dove. This is gonna be less than $100 in Bangladesh. Okay, for 120 ml, 120, 25 ml, 120 ml. Okay, it will serve you a long time because the oil concentration is very high. It lasts a whole lot more than the rest of them. It will last you the whole day. On shirt, it will smell like this for 2-3 days. It has nice sort of leathery texture at the back, but very sweet leather, like Tuscan leather. But whatever combination this fragrance has, it's this fruity aspect. It's very fruity. It's very juicy, and it projects like anything. It's like Club de Intense Man, but niche version. Okay, so this is the best, one of the best fragrance of this category. And if you give it to your dad, he will absolutely love it in the summertime. Okay, you will travel with this. You'll make it his signature scent. I can write it down for you, right? So that's the list for 15 fragrances I think fit for your dads and match your crowd. I'm gonna title this 15 fragrances for your dad right? Everybody have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll put the names below or the link of the reviews. You can check them out. Everybody have a nice day. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.